Every driver sees her, then their brakes fail. It's always the same woman, standing alone at the edge of Balete Bridge in the Philippines. The night air is thick with the scent of damp earth and diesel fumes, the kind of heavy stillness that makes every sound sharper, the distant hum of insects, the occasional creak of the bridge's metal joints, the faint rustle of leaves in the ravine below. She wears a white dress that seems to glow under the sickly yellow streetlights, the fabric so thin it flutters slightly, as if moved by a breeze no one else can feel. Her long, dark hair spills over her shoulders, hiding her face completely. No one knows how she gets there, how she appears without footsteps or breath or shadow. But every night, around 2 a.m., someone stops. They don't mean to. It's as if an invisible hand reaches into their chest and squeezes, just enough to make them slow down, roll down the window, ask if she's all right. She never speaks. Not a word, not a whisper. She just steps forward, her bare feet making no sound on the pavement, and slides into the back seat. Then she points a single, slow gesture toward the road ahead. That's when the engine starts to sputter. The first time it happened was in 1993. A bus, packed with passengers returning from a late-night fiesta, was rumbling across the bridge. The driver, a man named Ernesto, saw her standing in the middle of the road. He swerved instinctively, his hands tightening on the wheel, and that's when he lost control. The bus skidded, the tires screaming against the pavement, and then silence. A terrible, endless silence as the vehicle plunged into the ravine below. All 18 people on board died that night, including a young woman in a white dress. The crash was so violent that the bridge was closed for weeks. But when the bridge finally reopened, the hitchhiker was still there. At first, people thought it was a prank, but then the reports started coming in one after another. Drivers would pick her up, drive in silence, the air in the car growing colder with every passing second. And then, just before the toll booth at the end of the bridge, she'd vanish. No door opening, no sound, just gone. But she always left something behind, a small, folded note on the back seat. The note always said the same thing, written in neat, precise handwriting that never smudged. Turn back. The bridge is wet. Those 3 words changed everything, because on the night of the crash, the bus driver had ignored a warning just like that. Passenger, a woman in the back, had told him the bridge was slick, that he should slow down, but he didn't listen. He was tired. He was in a hurry. And now, decades later, the same warning appears in the same handwriting, over and over again, as if the past is reaching out, trying to rewrite itself. Here's the thing. The bridge isn't always wet. Most nights, it's dry as bone. But when the air is thick with moisture and the pavement glistens under the streetlights, something else happens. Drivers who ignore the note say their brakes stop working, their steering locks, the wheel turning hard in their hands as if someone else is controlling it. Their headlights flicker, dimming for just a second, and in that split second, they see the road ahead isn't there at all. Just a dark, yawning drop into the ravine. Some manage to stop in time. Others don't. One taxi driver, a man named Rico, picked her up in 2017. She didn't look at him. She just pointed forward, her finger trembling slightly. He drove, his heart pounding so hard he could feel it in his throat, and when he finally dared to glance in the rearview mirror, she was gone. He laughed it off. Ghosts weren't real, warnings were just tricks of the mind, until his brakes failed at the exact spot where the bus had crashed all those years ago. He barely stopped in time, his car skidding to a halt just inches from the edge. When he got out to check, the road was dry, not a drop of water anywhere. But the next morning, he found something else, a single white dress, torn and muddy, lying in the ravine below. It was the same dress she'd been wearing, the same one. Locals say she's not just a ghost, she's a warning, a last chance to turn back before the bridge claims another life. Some drivers have tried to help her. They ask where she's going, if she's lost, if she's cold. She never answers. But one man, a truck driver named Matteo, said she turned her head toward him once, just once. And when she did, he saw that her face wasn't a face at all. It was a smooth, featureless stretch of skin, like a mask that had melted away, leaving nothing behind. No eyes, no mouth, just emptiness. That's when he screamed. He swerved, his truck lurching violently, and somehow, by some miracle, he managed to stop just inches from the edge. When he looked back, she was gone. But the note was still there. Turn back. The bridge is wet. The bridge is just a bridge during the day. Tourists take photos, kids ride bikes across it, and no one talks about the woman in white. But after midnight, the rules change. The air gets heavier, pressing down on your shoulders like a physical weight. The streetlights flicker, their bulbs buzzing faintly, as if struggling to stay lit. And if you're driving alone, if you're the only car on the road, you might see her standing there, waiting. She's not asking for a ride. She's giving you a choice. Keep driving, and you might make it. Or you might feel your brakes give out, your steering lock, and the road disappear beneath your wheels, the world tilting into darkness. Turn back, and you'll live. But you'll always wonder what would have happened if you'd kept going. Would you have seen her face? Would you have felt the moment the bridge decided to let you go or to keep you forever? Some drivers say they've seen her more than once, that she gets younger every time, her dress fresher, her hair shinier, as if she's slowly rewinding the clock to the night she died. That her dress isn't just white, it's the same one she was wearing that night in 1993, the fabric still stained with the mud of the ravine. And that if you listen closely, if you turn off the radio and roll down the windows, you can hear her whispering from the back seat. Turn back, the bridge is wet. The last person who ignored her was a college student named Miguel. He picked her up in 2022. He said the moment she got into his car, he felt a chill run down his spine, like someone had walked over his grave. She was shivering, her arms wrapped around herself, even though the night was warm. He asked if she was cold. She didn't answer. He drove, his hands sweating on the wheel, and when he glanced in the mirror, she was gone.